Chapter 39. Dr. Wyatt looked back out at us. Then, incredibly, his face split into a delighted smile. I felt all my muscles tense, and it took everything I had not to. You've seen it all, he said to me. Kayla showed you. So, what do you think, Eli? Naughty of you two. I would have liked to give you the tour myself, but that doesn't matter. Now, we can really talk. Now, you'll understand. I want us to. From Kayla burst a sound like nothing I'd ever heard in my life. It was a wail, a moan, a shriek, and it was one word. Why? I had a bare instant in which to see the expression of amazement and bewilderment that dawned on Dr. Wyatt's face. Kayla didn't wait for a response from him. Without warning, she suddenly flung the rabbit through the air in my direction. Then, in a single blur of motion, she hurled herself forward in the elevator straight at Dr. Wyatt. Just as quickly as Kayla moved, so did I, instinctively. I dropped the cardboard box and dove, catching Fufu a mere inch before she would have hit the floor and very likely broken her delicate back. Aware that I had already involuntarily chose the rabbit over Dr. Wyatt, and that Kayla had known I would, I yelled back over my shoulder. Kayla! No! Don't hurt him. It'll solve nothing. We'll turn him in. We'll... Dr. Wyatt's voice, high and frightened, intertwined with mine. Kay! His words were cut off by a noise that was strange to me and yet was unmistakable. The thud of his body smashing into the back of the wall of the elevator. It was followed immediately by another sound that I never have dreamed I'd recognize, the crunch of bone. I knew she meant to kill him. I shoved the trembling Fufu safely aside and scrambled to my feet. 2 seconds later, I too was inside the elevator. Dr. Wyatt was a small heap in the corner, curled into a fetal position on the floor, one arm positioned as if to protect his head, the other hanging at an unnatural angle. His cane lay abandoned a few inches away from him. He was emitting not a scream, but a weird, keening noise. Kayla stood above him, heel swinging, viciously downward to land a sickening smash that quite audibly shattered his shin. She raised her foot again. I grabbed her from behind, pinning her arms, and lifted her right off the floor. That's enough, I panted. I turned, staggering out of the elevator with her back into the corridor. I knew I couldn't hold Kayla long. She was fighting, kicking, bucking, but not speaking. Instead, focusing all of her energy on breaking my hold. I concentrated on controlling her. Then her foot hooked snake-like around behind my knee, pulling me off balance. I couldn't have stayed upright even if I thought that was a good idea. We tumbled onto the carpet and rolled, landing pressed up against the wall, and it was only by good fortune that I was on the top. I used my full weight, my full strength to try to hold her down. I pinned her legs with mine, her arms with my hands. I yelled, You can't kill him, Kayla. Her eyes caught mine for a moment, and I swear that there was no rationality behind them. She was now the one fueled by rage and righteousness and despair. I could feel her left wrist twisting free, her knee inching up. And then, all at once, she collapsed beneath me like a popped balloon. Distrustful, I stared down into her eyes, finding them suddenly again alert and intelligent. What was that noise? She hissed into my face. What? I stilled, listening, and then recognized the whir of the elevator's motor. Without my willing it, my muscles slackened for a second. Kayla shoved me violently off of her and rolled to her feet, hurtling herself back towards the elevator. I turned my head just in time to see the door close an instant before Kayla got there. Her hand slapped the up button. Open, damn you, open, she yelled. But the elevator, with Dr. Wyatt in it, did not open. I climbed painfully to my feet and watched with Kayla as a numerical indicator above the elevator door gave evidence of Dr. Wyatt's escape. Finally, it stopped on the ground floor and stayed there, even though Kayla pounded and pounded the button. He's locked the elevator upstairs, I said. Kayla gave me one look. No kidding, she said. Your fault. I couldn't let you kill him, I said. It would ruin your life. This isn't so bad. Hell, I can just use my cell phone to call for help. Call my dad, the police, whoever. It's over for him, no matter what, Kayla. It's over, Kayla. I gestured at the cardboard box that contained the computer hard drives. We have everything we need to get him, and he knows it. Use your cell phone, then, said Kayla. Her voice was weary, hopeless. Kayla? I stopped. I didn't know what to say. She was moving away from me now. She walked steadily back down the corridor to where Fufu was cowering against the wall. She picked Fufu up. She held her. Is the rabbit all right? She's scared, said Kayla, but she'll be okay. What about you? Kayla didn't answer. She kept her back to me, and finally, my cell phone didn't work underground, but the phone in the office did. I called my father.